Hi, I'm Dr. Raval. I'm the author of Physician Practice Blueprint, and I'm here to talk to you today about one of the chapters, the next chapter actually in the book. And I think this is the most important chapter because it's about forming your business plan. So a lot of us, when we first started practice long ago, never came up with a formal business plan. But it's a good idea. I've used it in retrospect with other businesses, side businesses, and it lets you look at what you can do, your potential is on paper. So number one, I want to give you two sources. Number one, CORE, that's CORE. These are retired professionals. Their services are completely free. You can actually go on CORE's website and say, you know, I'm a physician, I want to start my own practice, and I need to come up with a business plan. Perhaps you can use the business plan for funding. It's a very good thing to come up with. Again, services are free, and it's CORE. Secondly, you know, OpenAI. Register in OpenAI, go to ChatGPT and say, physician, private practice, business plan, and it'll give you an entire framework to work from. And the more you can answer those questions with more depth, it will help form your practice. Very helpful stuff that we didn't have 35 years ago. So let's talk about what are the components of a business plan. Number one, how do you want to manage your practice? You either want to be part of a group where you have your own private kind of office manager and assistant. A lot of groups offer that. Or if you're going to start your own, how do you want to start? Most of us started very easy, experienced front desk, and you're in the back. And so it's an easy way to start. Two of my very good friends started with family members at the front desk. Good or bad, you guys decide. But that's one way to go. So figure out how you want to manage it. Secondly, I don't think you have to worry too much about the day-to-day steps, because a lot of software handles that. You will be able to make appointments. You'll be able to make appointments remotely. Billing in the beginning you can farm out unless you have someone experienced. I happen to have had someone experienced, and we input with the software company all the diagnosis and treatment codes. So you are able to automate that. That's offered for free with your software. And most software that's out there has practice management as well as billing services. Next, you want to look at your business plan and be able to distinctly describe what it is that you're going to do and how you're going to offer it. So yes, you're a medical practice, but what's going to make you different? That's what you want to put in that description. As we go on and as you buy the book, it's far more detailed. But next, so management, description. Next is your service overview. Okay, so whatever specialist you are, you know the services that you're comfortable with, and you need to put that out there, and you need to put it out consistently on your front door sign, on your street sign, in your marketing promos, which and if you're doing videos and YouTube and TikTok, you need to put the same message out there. What it is that you offer and examples of how to offer it, and be able to demonstrate it with a patient if they're okay with it, or a family member to join to show exactly what you do. The more you put out there, the better. So definitely the more detailed, the better. You want to use words that people would Google search. So your Google SEO, very important in what you have to offer, because that's what brings people into the office. So be able to list your services based on what people are looking for. Next, marketing. Marketing has gotten so much easier. You don't have to do yellow page ads and go to health fairs necessarily. You now can put everything you have to offer, including your personality, out there on social media. So TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. Definitely make sure you always have something on LinkedIn. People look on LinkedIn just to even go to their doctor's offices. YouTube, all free and all easy to use. You can also hire marketing managers. I use Fiverr, which is this site. You can look them up. They're all freelancers and it's per item. So you can find a really good freelancer to have help you with all your marketing as well. Fiverr. Next, financial management. You have to know, you have to have a pot of money to spend just on basics in your office, the furniture, your chairs, your equipment you probably have from your residency program, and everything else that's more expensive, like lasers and other devices, you can kind of lease them and you can grow into them. So I personally would recommend keeping your costs low. Unless you're joining, of course, another practice, make sure you maximize what they have. Next, the operation, the day-to-day stuff. Now, most of this is on the software already: appointments, coding, billing, all of that stuff. So I'm not going to go a lot into that. There's a whole chapter on operations, and most of it is covered by your software system. You know, the two things that I think are most important in this business plan is, what is your strategy of growth? And your strategy of growth has to be how you see yourself as different than all the competition that you've looked at around you, whether it's through your marketing and social media, whether it's you're female, they're male. You can capitalize on that nowadays after gender movements this year. You've got to figure that out, and you've got to mobilize a force around it. Make that part of your marketing plan and see if it works. So your strategy of growth should be where you spend the most time in your business plan. And the last valuable advice I can give you is, have your exit plan while you're forming your business plan. So know what you want to get out of this practice. Whether it be for a hospital, a group, or your private practice. Know what you want to get out, know your exit strategy, and that's how you're going to form your business plan. So I hope this is all very helpful to you. Again, Business Practice Blueprint, available on Amazon, goes into more detail. Hope that's helpful.